right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Rising World. I'm Elspeth, and this episode might be a little bit boring for some because I'm going to focus on resource gathering. So, unfortunately, I didn't get the live stream in that I wanted to, so I'm going to have to just spend this time hunting down the resources that we need to continue expanding and growing. Not only do we need more wood, but we need to get down into this cave system here so that we can get to some better resources. Problem, unfortunately, is that I have to make sure that as we're going down, we are doing so in such a way that we have a pretty gradual descent, because we really don't want to just fall down into the cave. So I have to be careful about that. And of course, as with any time that you are mining, I have to be careful as I'm digging down here that I don't accidentally end up digging through the ceiling of something and, falling into another cave, because I've never actually broken a leg in this game, and I have to admit, I'm not terribly interested in finding out exactly how that works. So I think that the best course of action is to not plummet through the ceiling of a cave or fall off the side of a cave or, anything else similarly unpleasant. So if I can just kind of carve out a nice, relatively smooth, gradually decreasing ramp around the side of this cave, I think that's going to be the best option. So hopefully that'll actually turn out to be something that I can do. I just have to make sure that as I'm doing this, I can still get back up. Here we go. Kind of make sure that I'm not overdoing it, really. And I want to be able to see where I am at in relation to the resources that I am trying to gather. And I can't tell if that is copper or iron way over there, but that's what we're shooting for. Let's see. Ooh. That's tricky because a lot of this kind of goes straight down from the looks of it. So I might actually need to rethink my approach a little bit. It's one of the difficult things is that until you actually get down into the cave, you can't always tell exactly how you need to be moving to get where you want to go. So, I think since I can kind of see my way down a little bit better now, I think I'm going to try to go down and see if I can get over there. What I might need to do is actually see if I can, I don't want to use the actual scaffolding because that's not really going to do what I need it to do. I want to, I think, actually just build scaffolding, which is going to be a little challenging. But that's okay. That is okay because I am all about having some exciting new challenges with this. As long as they don't end in my abrupt death, I think that that's a good, I think challenges are a good thing here. I cannot tell how deep that is, but it looks pretty deep to me. Similarly with that side, I can't really tell how deep it is, but it looks pretty deep. And what I want is right over there. So, basically I need to go digging right into this here to get where I want to be without, you know, getting myself killed here, because death is not the goal. We want to not only survive, but thrive in this. And to do that, we need to not get seriously injured. So, fingers crossed that we can do this. I really do hope that's iron over there, because we really, really do need iron. We need to make more tools. We need to make weapons. And both of those things necessitate having iron. And kind of a fair amount of it, too. We're going to need a lot of the stuff. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that that really is iron over there. And I do apologize if this video is extremely boring for a lot of you who have no interest in just watching me mine. And I have said this before, but I will mention it again. If you guys don't want to see me doing any sort of resource gathering on camera, let me know. Right now, I am doing absolutely everything on camera. But if you want me to change that, if you would prefer that I do all my resource gathering off camera and only start recording when I'm actually building something, creating something, doing something interesting, then drop a comment down below and let me know. And if enough people want me to do that, then I can definitely change things up and do all my resource gathering off camera. The reason that I don't want to do that is because I feel that there's actually a good chance that you guys might miss something. You know, something could happen on camera that if I was doing all my resource gathering off camera, you wouldn't get the chance to see. So that's why I'm doing it the way that I am. But if you want me to change it, just drop a comment and let me know, and I can definitely make some changes. Not a problem. All right, got some light going here. Be able to see what we're doing a little bit better. Make sure that we're not about to plummet to our deaths because we didn't notice that we dug through the ceiling of a cave or something unfortunate like that. Because that's totally a possibility, you know. You're digging along, not paying any attention. Next thing you know, you take a step forward and whoosh! Down into the cave you go. Which really is not fun. Believe me, it's not. Not an enjoyable thing at all. So, I am getting a lot of stone here, which is good. I realize it's kind of boring at the same time. But the stone is good because we are going to want to actually build a nice big manor house at some point in the not too terribly distant future. I haven't decided where that's going to be yet or how I want to do that, but I do want to do that. I might decide to maybe kind of carve it into the side of this hill that we've been working alongside. That might be pretty nice. And then we can have a nice multi-layer. Yeah. No, not multi-layer. Multi-level home. So kind of like a split level. We could do that going into the side of the hill here. Or we could move out from the hill a little bit. That's dirt, I'm positive. Yeah, dirt. Not that it's bad to have dirt, because you can make dirt blocks and they can come in handy for things too. It's just that that's not really what we're trying to do right now. So yeah, as I was saying, I could do a split level home in the side of the hill. Or on the side of the hill, sort of. Or I could move a little bit further out into the plain and just do a large, basic manor house. So that's a good thing. Let's put it to a vote. So if you would let me know by dropping a comment down below, what house do you want to see me build for our big main permanent house? Do you want to see a split level home built into the side of the mountain? Or do you want to see a more basic 1 or 2 story manor house that's built on the plain? Drop a comment down below. Let me know, because here in the next few episodes, I do want to start planning out where our permanent house is going to be, because that's going to take quite a while to build. I'm going to do that out of stone blocks, and it's going to be very big, and it's going to have a lot of rooms. I really like to do this approach because it feels more realistic to me, where there would be like a crafting room, bedrooms, sitting room. To me, that feels more realistic in terms of, I guess, a long-term residence, you could say, versus what we're doing now, which is really more of a short-term residence. What we've got set up right now, we're not planning on that being our permanent home, so I'm not too terribly concerned about some of the things that I would be concerned about if it was our permanent home. Okay, so yeah, it looks like down there, and we've got a lot of stone, so we can definitely get started on that relatively soon. But okay, let's try. It almost looks like it's sort of right down here. So let's try going directly across here to get to it. This isn't really the best way to come at it. The best way to come at it would have been from the other side, but I'm not actually a mountain goat, and I'm not Spider-Man, unfortunately. Climbing buildings would be really cool, but I can't do that. So I have to be careful about where I'm walking and what I'm walking on in order to avoid an accident. Now look over there. That looks like more right there. Okay. I think we're going to have to actually build to get out there. There it is, right there. Okay. Now, I need to do this in such a way that I don't get myself killed by having the floor drop out from underneath me. 1 iron ore. Okay. So this is iron over here. That's good. But, shoot. Alright, you guys, I'm going to cheat. Push F2, which means I can now fly. And yes, I do actually consider this cheating, but I need some light over here. Whew, that goes way down. Okay. Great. Alright. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. I need light over here. So basically, pressing F2 means that you can fly, is what that does. Okay. I need to build on solid ground, right? Okay. Push F2 and it's off again. Alright. So what I need to do is basically build a platform so I can get to that. And that means I'm going to need my wood planks. So there we go. Now, can it even snap to a grid here? Sort of. It's trying to. Okay. So let's basically think of this as, yeah. Okay. And I know it's super unrealistic that these things don't fall with you on top of them. But okay, that looks safe enough. Okay. Now we're getting there. Unfortunately, I need to build out, which basically means that I need, might need to go back the other way. Okay, these are all close enough together that I'm not in danger of falling off them, but there we go. Need that at the end. Let's go back over here. Okay. Now, that's good. That's good. And these are much wider than what you would ever actually see. But all things considered, I'll live with it. You know? I will live with it. Now, here's kind of the real question, and that is, when I get started mining, is any of this going to spontaneously fall? With, you know, me on it being the other part of that question. Okay. Alright. So, fingers crossed. Drat, this is copper. Really? Because I needed iron. Well, I'm gonna take it. Because you do. You do. You never pass up an opportunity to collect ore. But this is not what I was looking for. So I am kind of disappointed in that regard. Now, I'm not sure if it would be best, and maybe anybody else who has more experience in this game can drop a comment and let me know. But would it be better to keep digging in the kind of the tunnels and cave system that we've already got started here? Should I just keep digging and hope to run across the resources that I'm looking for? Or would it be better to like wander around some more and see if I can find more iron or copper or anything that's just sitting on the surface? Because I'm honestly not sure. I don't really want to go wandering all over the place. But like, I don't see any other ore close to the surface over here. So I'm not sure what my best option would be. If you know, then drop a comment and share your knowledge. I really do appreciate that when you guys can kind of lend a hand and help out, because essentially I am still totally a novice at this game. Just kind of working my way through, figuring it out as I go, basically. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I were to just dig further back here, is that a good strategy to hope that as I dig farther I'll find more? Yeah, see, 14 copper and only 1 iron. That's disappointing. And I don't have any more torch mounts. Also disappointing. Okay. So note to self, we need more torch mounts. But yeah, I don't know if just digging straight back until I run across more ore would be a good strategy, or if I should be searching elsewhere. So let me know what your experiences have been with that. If it's easier to search elsewhere, or if it would be a good idea to try and just keep digging, let me know. And also, let me know what your thoughts are on where we should build our home. Either, like I said, up here, going into, or, well, basically building up against the side of the hill here, making a split level house. Or should I go farther out, like up on the top of that ridge there, and build kind of a more traditional style home? Let me know what you think about that. Alright guys, our day is coming to a close. We got a lot of stone, which, like I said, that's great because we do need it. I've got plans for it. Plans that I do want to start pretty soon here. But at the same time, I was kind of hoping to be able to do a bit more. So that is a little disappointing. It's okay. We'll do more later when we can. Fire that bad boy up. Alright, now where did I leave all my food? I left it over here. And more stone. So yes, we've got a lot of stone. Really, really soon I want to get started on kind of laying the foundation for what's going to be our home. So give me a shout, let me know, drop a comment, tell me what you think. And hey guys, as always, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me, spend some time. I realize this episode was kind of boring, and I do apologize for that. But unfortunately, every once in a while, we do just have to do some gathering. Thanks for stopping in, and I'll see you next time.